my gosh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. We lost to the Minnesota Vikings. Really? Bears? Really? I know the Bears are all banged up on defense. Most all the Bears starting defense is out. Bridge is out. The guys from the beginning of the year um, is out for the year. Henry Hillman, I think, and other key guys. So this sucks ass. Usually the defense is better than the offense. Now this time around, offense better than defense. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm gonna say on that department. I'm very, very disgusted on this freaking game. It makes me very, very mad and all good stuff. So just I just don't understand about the Bears. They had 10-point lead in the third quarter, and they freaking blow it. Unfreaking believable. You know what I'm saying, Bears fans? For crying out loud, we can't even stop Adrian Peterson. We try our best. Man, holy cow. And another thing is, every time we get the ball, they always like going through the middle. They never go around the defense. Why is that? Because Bears are dumbasses. Yes, dumbasses. And another thing is, the coach made bad decisions, on Sunday game. My dad thinks he'll get fired after, not this year is done because it's still Levy's team, his players, some of them, but after the following year. But we'll find out. I know Jay Cutler is banged up still, and this is not good turnout for the Bears. Bears are on life support if they go on to make the playoffs. It's not going to happen. I guarantee it. We got swept by Detroit earlier this year. First time since 07. We split the series with the Minnesota Vikings. Actually, we sure swept their ass. What else? We got one more game against the Packers at the end of the season. And probably by that time, we'll be out of the playoff race. You know what I'm saying? But it sucks. And Robbie Gould had a chance to win it in overtime, and he didn't. So it sucks. That's very, very rare that he misses. He's a hell of a kicker. Probably the best kicker Bears had since Kevin Butler. You know what I'm saying? And it had been so many moons ago. It was a 47-yard miss. And he should make that because it is indoors, no wind, nothing, zippo zilch. He just missed. It happens. Even the best kickers screw up, Now, I give this Bears coach a lot of credit. He does pretty well. I know probably he's going to have the same record as Lovie Smith at the end of the year or, whatever. But a 10-6, if we get that mark at the end of the year, that's not going to cut it to make the playoffs. Maybe back in the 90s, yes. But this is in the 2000s, late 2000s. And there's better teams. You got Detroit Lions, you got the Niners, especially you got the Seattle Seahawks, the Saints, Philly's decent, Dallas is decent. If they have up and down game like the Bears do. You know what I'm saying? And then in the AFC, oh god, Denver, Kansas City, Chargers. Texans was very disappointing this season. So whoever is a Houston fan, I feel your pain. Okay, here it goes like I do every single Bears game. Grading of the Bears. Quarterback, B+. For better and worse, Josh McCown, was as closer to beginning. Jay Cutler has never been 23 of 36 for 354 yards, 2 TDs, and no interceptions for a 114.9 rating. He coughed a break when a penalty was nuffed by a penalty. What is it, Jay Cutler? I don't know. I think that was a typo there. Okay, running backs A minus. Mafute gained 120 yards on 23 rush, but a carry he didn't get. Get might have made the difference. Michael Bush, former Raiders player. Actually, I just added a few minutes ago. But the Raiders had a 50-yard run on his only carry. Isn't that sad? I don't know how many years he have left with the Bears. I know he wants more touches with the ball, and probably gonna go to a different team eventually. Wide receiver A minus. Now this guy was the player of the game from my point of view for the Bears offense. Jeffrey was spectacular, breaking his franchise record with 249 yards on 12 catches, 20.8 yards per carry. He scored a catch on an 80-yard bomb for 46 yards. Brandon Marshall, 4 out of 45. Eric Bennett, 2 out of 17. Yeah, he didn't get enough touches. The other Bennett, 2 out of 14. About Jeffrey, you can see that in that podcast. That was an awesome catch. He slid into the end zone, and that safety for the Vikings pushed the referee. He got ejected, so that's awesome for the Bears. Bears and Bears fans, offensive line B minus. That's not too shabby. Bears gained 480 yards, 135 rushing, 355 passing, but the line failed. No shit. That's the problem. Too many freaking penalties. That really slows the game down. 2 key rush late in the regular with a 20-17 lead, and they freaking blew it. False start was only the second by a O-line this season, because the guys who are supposed to be there are banged up, and the guys who played on Sunday don't get enough playing time, so they don't know what the hell they doing. Joey Peppers played his A game with a 2.5 sacks, 2 I think forced fumbles, something like that, and a pass broke up. Collinsworth had 2 of his line pass deflective, and the new member of the Bears, James Ratliff, I think, he's a former member of the Dallas Cowboys, had a tackle but drew a holding penalty in his Bears debut. That sucks. Hopefully do better this coming Monday night against Dallas in Chicago. I think that's a home game. I think. Yes, it is. Hold on. Linebackers C plus. Defense backs C. They gotta work on that. Special teams B. Rabigo kicked a field goal of 30 and for 40 yards, but a miss a 47-yard field goal that would have won it. Devin Hester had clinched a 57-yard kickoff return. The Bears, whatever that freaking word is, for crying out loud, why do you gotta use big words in this damn paper? Okay, coaching D, yeah. No shit. There only one way the Bears could be shit. I don't know what that word is. forget about it, as they were in so many areas and yet still lose to a 2-8-1 team. Mark Trustman decided to kick from 47 on second down. They should just pass it or run it, but he's learning from his mistakes. I hopefully it does not cost him his job down the road. It might. You never know how Bears they do some stupid shit. Um, I'm not gonna read the rest of this shit. Too depressing to read it. Okay, go figure. Third down, Cavern for the Bears is opponents. 246 rushing yards allowed by the Bears defense. Yeah, Peterson just destroyed the Bears on defense, and I know Peterson was freaking happy. Now, if you have Peterson on your fantasy team, that's awesome. I didn't really keep up with my fantasy team this year because they changed the whole format, so I just let it go. Hopefully next year I'll figure out. I wish someone um, helped me with it, but it was a little too late. Okay, 5 sacks for the Bears, 25 penalties yards for the Bears in overtime. 25 penalties. Oh my gosh, that's awful. 4 games in which a Bears wide receiver has broken 200 yards. The team history. Jeffrey had 2 of them. 355 passing yards by Bears quarterback Josh. You know the quarterback. He did a good job. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It just makes me irritated. See, listen to this, okay? That was an awesome catch by Jeffrey. Bears wide receiver Jeffrey caught a 47-yard touchdown over Curtis Cook, and that's the guy who got ejected because he bumped the referee. It happens, you know. I don't know if he probably cussed about him. I don't know. I can't read his freaking lips. But you guys could tell, Bears fans, Jeffrey got more touches than Marshall. Probably Marshall was kind of pissed off, you know. Bears got a lot of weapons on offense, but just defense, they can't cut the mustard, you know. You got to have both units work together, you know. Offense just can't take this team to the promised lands, can they? No. And we got 3 games remaining. This Monday night, home against Dallas. Then we travel to Cleveland. We should win all 4 of the games, but that's what I said before. But we lost 2 in a row. We got our ass kicked against the Rams. Then, in a playoff race, the Vikings, they suck. Huge. My friend that I went to school with went to this game. And my former boss, he's a huge Viking fan. He loves Adrian Peterson, so I give him credit. At least we won the first matchup. Actually, both matchups this season was close. Beginning of the year, September 15th, it was 31-30. Came down to the wire, and then on Sunday, it was overtime, 23-20. So Viking just even up, you know. So Viking just got revenge. I really, hopefully, God, we sweep the Packers. If not, we'll split the season series with the Cheeseheads. We better win. I'd be pissed. And Philly is very, very hot this time of year. You know, they want to win the division or get the wild card. Same thing for Dallas. They want to win the division or wild card. I have 2 of my friends or Cowboy fans, Mark and Rex. You know, I forgot, but they're huge Cowboy fans. And I have one of my friends named Mike is a huge Philly fan. I think this quarterback they have now is better than Michael Vick. Michael Vick is getting old, and it's time for a change, you know. Even the Giants are winning now, so I don't think the Giants are going to win the division. I think it's going to be between the Philly and the Cowboys to win the division. And I think In our division, it might come down to the last game of the season, but I think Detroit's gonna win it. I know it's sad to say, but whatever. But hopefully in the off season, Bears do something because all the key guys are free agent. Hester is a free agent. Color, most of the guys, you know. So I don't know what Bears is gonna do. That's why they said they're not gonna do any contracts until the season's over. It makes sense. Then they could contract on this. They could concentrate on the season. Then their contract. You know, they won't get distracted. It makes more sense. You know. So quarterback did awesome. Okay, in my opinion, the whole offense did freaking awesome. Special teams did good. I don't give a damn what the paper says. People know what the hell he's saying sometimes. But Peterson pulled away from the Bears cornerback Tim Jennings in overtime when Peterson gained a 51-yard on 9 carries. So plus he reached a milestone. So congratulations to you, Peterson. He ripped the Bears for 211 yards. Was at his best late in the game. I don't know if no touchdown, so that's a good thing for the Bears. Why big things gotta happen against the Bears? I remember when Barry Sanders played against the Bears. Not Peterson. Barry Sanders just ripped the Bears defense, and Bears defense was not that good at that moment and at the time. But I think it was a Thanksgiving game. That's the only thing Detroit Lions have good for them is the running game. When they have Barry Sanders, same thing for the Vikings. They have nothing else besides AP Peterson. Can you imagine if he was a free agent and someone else picked him up? The Vikings would not have that good running game anymore. And they did have good receivers, but he went to Seattle, and Seattle is a very, very tough team, especially at home. So that's all I'm gonna say about the Bears. Kind of disgusting overall. Let me see if I could find the standings real quickie before I end this podcast. The recap. Okay, Bears. No, sorry, Detroit 7-5. Of course, they lead the division. 4-2 at home, 3-3 on away, 6-3 in the NFC. You know, overall 1-2 in the AFC in the division. Overall in the NFC is 4-1. So most likely they're gonna win this whole damn thing. Not the whole damn thing, but just the division for the first time in a while. Bears 6-6, 4-2 at home. That's not too bad. 2-4 on road. They suck on road. Bears, they're pathetic. 3-6 in the NFC overall, and AFC 3-0. Wow, they're pretty good against AFC teams. And in division 2-3. That's really hurts. Okay, the Cheeseheads 5-6, 3-2 at home, 2-4 away, 3-5-1. The NFC, that stupid tie. 2-1 NFC in division, 2-2-1. That freaking loss. I mean that tie. Okay, for the Vikings, 3-8. Wow, 3-8. I definitely think they're gonna fire their head coach. 3-3 home. 0-5-1. Wow, they never won a road game this season. 2-7-1 in NFC. You know, overall, AFC 1-1 and in division 1-3-1. So in this Bears conference, Bears are undefeated in the AFC. But overall, it really counts in the division 2-3. So that really sucks. So if the Bears miss the playoffs again, so be it. If they sneak in the playoffs, that'd be great. But most likely they're gonna get the ass whooped in the playoffs. But right now, Bears on life support to get in. They need help to get in. But I'm not gonna count my chickens. That's just an expression. Bears are gonna get in. So we just gotta win to next year like the Cubbies. So that's it for me. Thanks for listening, Bears fans. So, just another sad game. And you were wondering, Team RIY, or you playing the Blackhawks theme song? I just like it. There's nothing wrong with that. I just like the song. I don't like the. I'm not a hockey fan. I just like the song. That's about it. So that's it for me. Go Bears next Monday night in Chicago. Later, everyone. Go Bears. Sayonara. Thanks for listening. Goodbye. Adios.